everybody. I am here with Pam. She is one of the participants in my Heal Your Gut for Good group program. So I thought it would be a great opportunity for you all to hear from someone who's actually going through the program and what it might be like on the other side of things. So thanks, Pam, for chatting with me today.
No problem.
Okay, so I would love to hear a little bit about what challenges brought you to this program.
Challenges that brought me to this program were just simple day in, day out life activities with different symptoms that I was having. Mom of four, fatigue was very strong. Just trying to have the energy to keep up with my kids, be able to have good sleep the night before, not be woken up in the middle of the night. So that would set me off bad for the next day. And I had a lot of different symptoms when it came to numbness and just inability to walk well. I felt like I had like lead in my legs. So, I mean, those are challenges that, no mom wants to have on a daily basis. When you have four kids that can just be a challenge in themselves on a daily basis and not be able to function at an optimal level, especially when you're not even 40 yet. This would be something you would think about when you're, maybe 65, 70, 80, not when you were, in your 30s. So that's kind of what led me to you and led me here, was just the symptoms that were just not giving me a full life.
Yeah, and you're struggling with some hormonal symptoms as well, right?
Right. Yeah. So like, my periods were, very strong. My flow was very heavy. And that made it very inconvenient for the fact that, going places, with my kids and with my family, I would have to pack, um, an extra outfit, because I would bleed so heavy, nothing would stop it. And it would even go on during the nighttime. So then sleep would get disrupted and they were painful. And it was frustrating, and it was definitely what do I do when events were coming up, but that was the week of my period, and but that period was scheduled, it was going to come regardless, but I had these events, and how was I going to be able to handle those and going to those and being confident to go to those.
Yeah, yeah. Lots of us struggle with, hormone issues as well as gut issues. So what made you decide to kind of put your faith in Heal Your Gut for Good and sign up?
Well, I was, I've read a lot of different, books along the way of, self-healing. And I was tired of just, shooting in the dark, not understanding the why behind, my symptoms. Why was I so tired? Why are my periods so heavy? Why, am I having this numbness? And why am I having this lead in my legs? Why is this happening? So I felt that the gut is, where I needed to start because it regulates everything in the body. But, who do I go to? So I went along the line of, let me see, what I can do in finding a functional nutritionist. And that's what had me come across you. And, I read through your website, read over your blogs, listened to your podcasts, and I was just like, you know what, this is the person I need to talk to help me really figure out me and what's really wrong with me. Because everybody I was reading or listening to before, like that was their story, but their story is not my story because my body is different than theirs.
Mhm. Yeah, because you had already tried some various things even before you joined the program, right?
Oh yes, I was on, several different type of diets. I had many different lifestyle changes that I had made that were beneficial to other people, but I kept having, times that I was okay, and then I would relapse and go into times I was not okay. And I would be like, why? Why did it work for a bit and then it went back? Like, what did I do? I would
Mhm.
try to brainstorm and try to figure it out, but you know, when you diagnose yourself, it's never a good thing, you know?
Sure. Okay. Well, good. So I would love to hear maybe what your top two or three things you liked about the program.
Um, the one thing I liked best about the program was, the support. the support is huge when you're trying to change habits that have been your habits for, like, for me, the last 30 years. And to have that support and have someone with the knowledge to be able to help you, through, changing of your diet, changing of your lifestyle, helping you heal, mind, and body, together. I mean, it was that support system and that knowledge base was so important. And it was what helped me, figure out who I really was, not just beyond what I was putting in my mouth, but different things I was choosing to do that was not beneficial for me. And then when I would struggle or fall off the horse, I had that support system to help me get back on, to help me make that habit change for life and be proud of it and to live, and thriving instead of waiting for the next, shoe to drop.
Great. Yeah, I think support is such a huge thing that's high value for sure. So I would love to hear maybe one or two big insights that you gained throughout the program.
One big insight was that, diet is not the end all be all. That's what I always was working on before. I was always working on my diet and, what I was putting in my mouth and scared of eating this or, afraid I, didn't eat enough of that. But, good health is not just about diet. And that's one insight that was huge that I learned. It's also about, managing of stress, sleep, different traumatic events maybe you had that went on in your past that shaped who you are today and shaped some of your habits that maybe are bad habits that you need to change to be healthy for the future. I would say that's a huge one right there.
Great. So you've been in the program 3 months now. So what types of benefits have you experienced?
My energy is outstanding. I have more energy than my four children combined. I love it. I am able to function at a very optimal level with them. So sleeping is fantastic. I'm not, waking up in the middle of the night, wide awake or in night sweats. So I'm getting good night's sleep every night. The heaviness in my legs, the numbness is gone. I'm able to move, I'm able to run, I'm able to play with my kids, I'm able to feel extremities again. And the periods every single month got lighter and less painful and more manageable and like a normal cycle. So I'm not like bound to the home when I'm going to have my period that month or afraid I couldn't be bound to the home because I had something scheduled when the period was coming that I couldn't back out on. So, I mean, it's just being able to live and be able to live well and not in fear, which is so nice. And to have more hope than fear, it feels good.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. So what would you to say to somebody who's maybe considering the program and maybe even has a little of that fear of like jumping in and investing in themselves?
I'd probably ask them, why not? Why wouldn't you want to find out why this is happening? You know, the only thing, to fear, right, is the fear itself. But if you find out the why it's happening, then at least you are able to know how to fix it. And then in fixing it means you'll be better, which you may not have been for weeks, months, or years. I would say give it a chance, just to, learn to have the support system to help you through it, that you're not doing this alone. What would it hurt to try it? Nothing. It would not at all. Only
Mhm.
thing that you would gain would be the fact that you would have better health. So why not?
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything that you would tell a best friend if they wanted to know why they should join the program?
I would tell them the reason why you should join the program is because you want to be the best version of yourself for the future. The old, mantra that, oh, you're getting older, that's just normal. It should not be something that you should, concede that that is truth, because that is not. In just because you're getting older does not mean that you have to get, sicker or weaker or whatever it may be. Like, to try it out, be your best self, like you were when you were younger. It doesn't mean just because you're getting older that you can't be that best self again, like, or even better than you were before, and just try it out.
Yeah. And what hope now do you have for yourself for the future as you continue to heal?
I mean, I have so much hope now to where I'm not in fear of, when is that other shoe going to drop? You
Mhm.
know, I'm sure, life happens sometimes and maybe there's setbacks, but now I have a support system.
Mhm.
Now I have a help to get me back on track if I do, fall. But, body can heal. It just sometimes takes time and patience and work, but it can heal. So the belief that, you can't heal, you can't fix this, this is just something you have. We don't know why you have it, but you just have to live with it. And, here's some other, pharmaceutical drug to, help with your symptoms. Don't believe it. You can heal yourself, you can get better, and you can thrive. You just have to believe it. And when you're with a good support group to help encourage you on that, and someone who's extremely knowledgeable to tell you exactly what's going on and how to work at fixing it, I mean, it's a gold mine.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel that this program was different than the other things you've tried?
Well, and the other things that like I tried, and some of the other classes that I've taken with, other professionals, the support system was not there. That's just the truth.
Mhm.
And the, program was, this is what you need to do, X, Y, and Z of diet and lifestyle, because this is what will work. But who's to say that is going to work for you? It wasn't very flexible because everybody's diet is different. And it's needed because everyone's body is different. Everybody, you know, it doesn't work for one size fits all. And that's what the other programs were. It was, this is the mold. This is the mold that you need to fit into.
Mhm.
And it just didn't work because I tried fitting into those molds. I tried those different diets. I tried those different techniques, and I kept having relapses because that wasn't me and that wasn't my problems. That wasn't, what was going on in my body that needed to be addressed. And now going through this program and truly learning, the body, truly learning about the mind, about lifestyle, and learning about me and who I am and what my body needs, and we were able to tailor, a diet that fits me, and it's manageable because I'm feeling the results of it. So I want to stay on it. I want to keep moving forward with it. And it
Mhm.
makes it easy because I'm seeing the results.
Yeah. Good. Well, I appreciate your time. Any last minute words of encouragement for anyone out there that's struggling and doesn't feel like there's answers or feel like, they've tried everything and, you know, they're just, they have that loss of hope.
Don't give up. Never give up. Be your own health advocate. Never give up because the answers are out there and you just have to look for them. And
Mhm.
just never give up hope because your body can heal. You just may not know why it's happening, but once you do know why, then you'll be able to fix it.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Pam, for your time. And hopefully, some other women got some great inspiration from you today.
Me too. Thank you.
All right.